Test, test, test. We are live. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. You know, it never ceases to amaze me the depths of depravity and scumbaggery and degeneracy that people will stoop to in order to make a quick buck. Because imagine you have a YouTube channel, right? And it's not a hard job. It's really not. This is the easiest money I've ever made in my entire life. I come on here, I ramble, and YouTube gives me ad revenue, and people give me super chats, right? Let me make my face bigger so y'all can see me, be more attached to me. But there's people out there, that they're on YouTube, they want the ticket to infinite wealth. And when they're approached by these really, I wouldn't call them shady, but massively unprofitable garbage companies that are losing money hand over fist, when they get approached by these companies, they get tempted because these companies will be like, hey, we're going to give you, I don't know, $5,000, $10,000. And all you have to do is talk about my stock. Can you imagine that? So my entire time I've been on YouTube, if you add up all of my ad revenue, I've maybe made $13,000, $14,000, which is great. It's like a side job. It's fun, but it's not like life-changing money. But imagine if you got paid that much money to make one video. Imagine that. Wouldn't you be tempted? Well, I found this grifter who actually used to be a former Fox News anchor, and he was paid to pump a stock called Boosh Foods. Now, when I say pump, my definition of pump is you have a large platform, a company approaches you, they're probably going to dilute. They approach you, they say, hey, talk about my stock. And what happens is these low market cap, low float companies, when you talk about it on their channel, the stock tends to moon the next day because somebody pumped it on your channel. Somebody talked about the stock. Now, this guy got 10,000 views on September 26th, 2021. And I actually haven't checked to see if the stock popped. It doesn't matter. Let's listen to this clip very quickly from this channel called Redacted. Now, if you don't know what Redacted is, I've never heard of it either. Somebody tipped me off to this. But apparently there's this guy named Clayton Morris. He was a former Fox News anchor. And what him and his wife, Natalie, do is they take an in-depth look at the legal, social, financial, and personal issues that matter to you. Like telling me about a massively unprofitable garbage, small cap, poop-stained trash company like Boosh Foods and getting paid to shill it on his channel. But here is him introducing the stock. And the funny thing is, when he starts talking about the stock, he's like, I love founder-led companies. And he starts talking about like Apple and Microsoft. Sorry, I keep picking my nose. He starts talking about Apple, Microsoft, blah, blah, blah. He talks about all these small companies. They used to be small companies, and they were led by their founders. And then all of a sudden they took off and became, multi-billion, trillion-dollar market cap companies. And then he compares those type of companies, Apple, Microsoft, Google, blah, 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 the big dogs, to Boosh Foods. Interesting. Let's hear a little bit more.
Of a founder who has everything to lose. The key, though, is to find a founder-led company that is still new, is still small, and is in an industry that is experiencing a full-blown revolution. That's where I like to put my money. And the one that I found is Boosh Food, right there on the screen. And their ticker symbol is VGGIF. Their market cap is only 15 million. Much smaller than companies on the S&P 500, by the way, whose average market cap is 67 billion.
That would be interesting if a very large company was promoting their stock, because I have to explain this over and over again. These small companies are losing money. They need money, and because they're not getting profits, they're not getting positive cash flows from their sales. So how do you get money if you're not making money from your business? Well, you find a way for other people to give you money. That could be people that loan you money, but you have to pay that back, right? That sucks. Or you could have investors give you money. Now, there's smart investors. There's people that know how to look at a financial statement and know how to analyze a market and see if a company is going to survive. And then you have clown investors, like the vast majority of retail investors. I mean, think of Jeremy Lefebvre. That's the kind of person they're trying to appeal to in this video. But you have clown investors that will just hear a video like this and they will give the company money. Now, you may say, oh, well, they're not really giving the company money. They're just buying the stock from somebody else on the secondary market. And while that may be true, the company's goal is to elevate the stock price so then they can create more shares and get more money per share that they issue out to the public. That is generally why this happens. Of course, there's brand awareness, blah, 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 blah. But it always seems to be a consistent, connection that these small companies that are losing money and they need money, they seem to pay these YouTubers who are appealing to clowns that don't know what they're doing to pump up their stock. It's very interesting. Now, this video was made September 26th. If you go back, he's saying the stock price is 96 cents. Can you guess what the stock price of this company is now? He said it was about a $15 million market cap, right? Something like that. Can you guess the stock price? $0.02. 800 and this company now has a market cap of 817,000. Christopher Bell, if you counted my worth as a market cap, is probably higher than the market cap in this company. My assets plus all of my future cash flows that I'll be earning from my job and YouTube, discounted to the present, are probably worth more than $818,000. I, as a man by myself, am worth more than this company. Unfreaking believable. And at least I make money. This company loses money. I mean, look at the net income. They had negative 768,000 of net income on 700,000 of revenue. Their bottom line loss was bigger than their revenue in absolute terms. How do you get paid? And I don't think it says how much he was paid. Blah, 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 blah. I may earn a commission, blah, blah. I'm pretty sure he got paid because, otherwise, why would he talk about this company? But it's just gross to me that you could talk about this company when it's trading at $1 and now it's 2 cents. And I guess that's okay. I guess nobody seems to care, right? And the funny thing is, this is the most disgusting comment I saw. I'm definitely taking your advice on all the stocks you recommended. This is really gross, actually. My fiance was diagnosed with prostate cancer, and we now switched to an all plant-based diet, and he loves it, and it's helping him in his health. So, fiance has prostate cancer. They watch this video. They're like, wow, the food industry really is going to be the future, the soy boy food. Because that's what Boosh is, like a soy boy company. We cut out all sugar, and now he also lost 30 pounds. This industry is the next big thing in people's health. Thanks you for all of your research and investing advice. I wonder how Michelle Harris 1978 is doing now after the stock has collapsed 98%. But it doesn't matter because it doesn't say how much he got paid. I'm very confident this freaking clown, this Fox News anchor, got paid. I guess that's okay. Oh my God. Price to sales 170. Total revenue went down. I'll put it on my watch list. Ideally, I need to see better revenue numbers. Wow. So he was shilling this stock when it had a price to sales of 170 and declining revenues. Like, man, I'm about to join the dark side, dude. Like, all I do is get AdSense. I get AdSense, right? And I'm like, okay, I'll do a seminar every once in a while. And people roast me for this seminar. And then somebody like this, Mr. Fox News, and he's got like this Morris Invest, where, he does real estate, of course, real estate investing, blah, 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 blah. He shills crappy stocks and people love him and they forgive him. And he doesn't get any crap from anybody. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? But yeah, I remember seeing this stock talked about, Boosh Plant-Based Foods Incorporated. And just like every other soy boy company, it's absolutely collapsed. I couldn't even find that good of financials on it. This is on Yahoo Finance. I'm not a fan of Yahoo Finance. I like stockanalysis.com. It was really kind of a pain in the butt to find. Oh, look, the stock's up 20% today. I'm a moron. What a freaking disaster. All right, let's do some comments. You guys like the camera? It's dark. Congrats on getting your new camera. Thank you. Got to up your camera. I'm at my parents' house right now. This isn't my real camera. I remember him. He was on Fox and Friends. Yeah, now he turned into a freaking YouTube grifter. Strongman 2024. I will never run for politics. Ever. I hate politics. I hate working for bureaucracies. But I think I quit NASA. He's in Redacted now with his wife. I like his commentary, but he's a shill. Yeah, he's an idiot. He took that easy money, and only went down 98%. Somebody that had her husband had cancer or whatever, her fiance had cancer, they bought the stock, but whatever. What a freaking joke. Oh, sounds Booshy. Booshy Caboosy. Former Fox. Yeah, I don't watch any news. It's all garbage, except stock news. Stephen Gardner, another YouTuber, claims to be a financial coach and written a book. It's not hard to write a book. I mean, I wrote one. Supposedly, world famous investor guy also pumped this stock. Of course, these clowns got paid for it, and there were zero consequences. Drops 90. I charge $50 for a seminar. It's a catastrophe. Somebody pumps a stock that drops 98%. Ooh, who cares? It's fine, bro. You don't understand. You don't understand growth. Love the comments on Grip. It's always along the lines, oh, I'm 67 years old and down 300K in all your stocks, but I still love you. It's beautiful. Stephen Gardner, blah, 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 blah. You got to look at Wall Street Reporter, SEC Ultimate. Oh, man, there's so many out there. Kid Freshie, you only deserve the best, handsome man. Thank you, Kid Freshie. That's very nice. Strongman, can you make a video of Teladoc in the next earnings? Yeah, I can do that. I am a little interested in Teladoc. I'm not buying it, though, right now. Roth IRA reset today. VT is on sale. That's right. You can start putting money in your Roth IRAs for 2023. You still have time for 2022 as well. But yeah, I'm going to start putting money in my Roth, baby. $6,500 if you're under 50, if you're under. All right, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. This guy's a freaking clown. Have a wonderful day.